Yo, what's good, gang? I just realized this might be my last video of 2024 because my schedule for the rest of the year looks kind of crammed and I basically won't be able to get a video in. Um, I apologize in advance. This video is definitely not gonna be my usual happy, funny video. It's probably gonna be more real and authentic. If you want to watch like some happy content, I'm pretty sure you can go to some other creator. I'm pretty sure there's like loads of other creators out there sharing their highlights of the year. This video is definitely not one of those. This video is not for the algorithm either to pick up. It's basically only for the people who just want to sit down and listen to what I have to say. So I decided to make this video about how my year has been as an artist on social media in 2024, the things I've been through, and possibly also the things I've learned. And yeah, let's just get into it. So 2023 I left off that year at a pretty low state, I guess you could say, at a pretty low point. Probably the lowest I've ever been. November of 2023, I went to a funeral for the parent of one of my childhood friends. That was devastating. Someone I've known basically my whole life, just gone like that. Uh, we don't speak often, me and my childhood friend, so it's basically not my story to tell. I just want to say that it was heartbreaking. Then, middle of December, my own father passed away. Um, he had been battling Alzheimer's for a couple of years at that point. So, according to me, he was basically already gone, at least in his last couple of years or months, I would say. In his last couple of months, at least, he did no longer recognize me. So it was really painful visiting him. It even got to the point of it being too painful for me to visit him. We held his funeral the day before New Year's Eve, so you could say I entered 2024 at a pretty low point, man. I was not feeling my best at all. Yeah, that was terrible. I didn't post or upload the first couple of weeks of 2024, January. I was still painting and drawing off screen, of course, like it's just what I do. But I was still working on commissions just for my clients, just painting here and there, doing custom shoes. I slowly started to post and upload again 3 times a week on IG, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, and one long form video on YouTube. I think maybe start February. I just kept doing that. Like I just got back into my old routine, sharing content and stuff. But then sadly, my girlfriend's dad was hospitalized and she was really sad in that period. Yeah, it was just terrible. Like seeing the person you love being down and sad and just hurt like that is the worst thing. It's the worst thing. I just thought like, damn, when do we catch a break? When can we catch a break? Like it's yeah, it was bad. Before I had the chance to look around me, it was already summer 2024, and I basically had to get a new job because up to that point, I had been living off what do you call it, unemployment checks. So because I finished my bachelor's back in summer 2022, I couldn't find a job the first 6 months, and I basically went into, I guess you could say, like unemployment status. So I had to look for jobs while, yeah, catching those checks, you know what I'm saying? And it was basically the perfect opportunity for me because I could finally give this whole content creator business a shot. While when I was not looking for jobs, I was basically just making videos, painting shoes, stuff like that. Yeah, at summer 2024, I had to get a new job because the bills have to be paid, of course. And I worked there for like three months, I think. But I could feel while I was working there, like my content schedule started to slow down, both because I had less time to create content, but also because I could feel my motivation for content creation starting to drain. And I decided something new has to happen, bro. I can't just keep painting shoes for other people. Like, don't get me wrong, I love doing commissions, but I wasn't really growing my brand as an artist. I was feeling pretty stuck, you could say. And now that I had to work a 9 to 5 job, I was like, oh no, I'm gonna be even more stagnant in my whole artist journey. So I was like, all right, this is actually the perfect opportunity for me to share my journey towards quitting my 9 to 5 job. Like, of course, one day I hope to be able to quit my 9 to 5 job and do art full time. This is the perfect opportunity for me to document this whole journey. I decided to establish other income streams. I had already been streaming for a year at that point, doing live streams, but I also wanted to start doing digital art because I needed an income stream that could earn me money while I was building my brand. And if I was only doing commissions, I would basically just be chaining myself to a desk the whole day, painting for someone else. So I was basically just trading a 9 to 5 job for another 9 to 5 painting job, I guess you could say. But it's hard to explain. Like, I'm sure a lot of you artists out there understand where I'm coming from. I'd already bought an iPad like 5 months prior, from the money I've saved up from my last year's commissions. And I was basically like, I bet, time to start my digital art journey. So I had decided to do a Utah print and a UG print like summer 2024. And I was really excited. I was like, this is so cool. I'm getting to bring you guys along for the journey. And yeah, I was just motivated as hell. And I just got going doing digital art. But then me and my girlfriend had decided to move from our old place into a new place. So we were looking for a new place, and we were looking for a couple months, maybe into fall. And my girlfriend found a place here in the capital of Denmark, Copenhagen. And we were like, I bet, seems like we gotta move. I was excited for that. Guess you have to give like a 3 months notice. So we couldn't, of course, move from our apartment immediately. But in between those 3 months, I had to quit my old job and find a new job, and I did that. At that time, I had decided to make my first print drop on Black Friday. I was meaning to do 3 prints, but I only managed to do 2 because I'm a slow worker when it comes to my art. Like, I'm a slow painter, basically. I'm a slow drawer as well, I guess you could say. I could feel the closer and closer we got to the print drop I wanted to do on Black Friday. I could tell like my content was starting to perform worse. My views started to drop both on IG and TikTok, but also on YouTube. I stopped doing shorts for a bit. That's when I realized like, oh my God, all my subscribers are from YouTube shorts. I thought all my subscribers were from my long form videos, but nah, they were from shorts. And if you're on YouTube, you know how devastating shorts can be to your channel. Like, whenever I started uploading long form videos, they would get like 400 views. Some of the videos wouldn't even get 200 views. And I was like, wow, all my shorts were doing like 10K. What happened? And I saw the same thing happening on TikTok and on IG. Like, when I started posting my digital art content, like my views were going from 4K views to like 500 views, 400 views. Some of them wouldn't even reach 300 views. I was like, whoa. And I was like, where did my whole audience I spent 5 years building up go? Like, where did all the people go? So that was really devastating towards my morale, you could say. Then the day came, Black Friday came, and on the day I managed to sell 1 print. I was low key shocked because a lot of people had told me like they were interested in the prints, and I understand like maybe the price was a bit too high. I get it. Yeah, it was pretty shocking that I only managed to sell 1 print. I think 2 weeks later, I sold another print. So I would say I sold 2 prints in total. I was pretty sad about that fact. But I realized at that point, I still hadn't reached my authentic audience, as I would like to call it. And I still have a lot of work to do on my artwork as well. But I was basically just left with a failed print drop and content that was performing worse than ever. Whenever I would upload like an anime review on YouTube, it would do way better than my art videos on YouTube. So I was like, wow, people don't even want to see my art no more. They would just want to see me talk about anime, which is fine, but it's not what I'm here for, you know? And also on IG and TikTok, my digital art content would just flop every time I posted. So I was like, oh my God, this is bad. Then we finally moved into this apartment that I'm sitting in right now. After Black Friday, I started to do dandadan drawings. and they did pretty well. They brought up my engagement on my videos again. It's looking a bit better now, but still, I'm a bit worried because I don't only want to do drawings, I'm a painter as well. So I don't want to be stuck on doing only one thing. And maybe that's going to be my downfall, who knows. But I really don't believe the people who say, oh, you should only do one thing. I don't believe people are that narrow-minded. I do believe people understand if you're not only bound to one thing. My YouTube channel is still taking a hit after I decided not to do shorts anymore. I guess I basically have to build my whole audience up from zero on YouTube after I stopped doing shorts, because like your shorts audience do not fuck with you, bro. Not the way that you think, at least. IG and TikTok, I feel like IG is like a never-ending race, like something I'm never gonna get the hang of. And the same thing with TikTok, I guess. So I'm considering just leaving those platforms behind, like for good. But at the same time, I also feel very nostalgic about those two platforms. I have decided to focus most of my energy on YouTube the next year, because that is one of my income streams for whenever I'm planning to quit my 9-to-5 job. YouTube and digital art for sure. Yeah, man, it's been a very, very, very turbulent year. I've learned we really all go through stuff, and the passing of my father really taught me like, yo, we only have one life, bro. We really only have one, so better do what the fuck you want to do. And I'm sad I wasn't able to show him what I could become, I guess you could say, because I'm still in the grinding phase of my whole artist journey. I'm never gonna get the chance to show him like, your son has become an artist. That just sucks. But at the same time, the fact that I didn't get to show him really just has proven to me like, you better get this done before it's too late. So I really don't have any time to spare. I don't want to make it sound like toxic productivity, but I only get one chance to do this. I might as well just do it. Would I say I'm as motivated as I was when I first started my content creation journey? Hell nah, bro. I'm so tired. I'm beat up and I'm tired, and my morale is lower than ever. But at the same time, I've also learned from the start of the year, it's okay to fall down and take a minute off and just catch your breath. As long as you know, okay, this is not gonna be my final stop. I just need to take my breath. I'll get back on it, but I just need to recover. It's fine. It's only over once you decide it is. And it might take me a bit longer than other people to reinvent myself, but I'll get there eventually. And I've also learned you can plan things as much as you want. Chances are they are not gonna go as planned. The thing that matters is, how are you gonna deal with it when it goes wrong? We can't really control the things around us. We can only control how we respond, you could say. Like, I've learned maybe you shouldn't just react to everything. Maybe you should be more responsive than reactive. I don't know if that makes sense, but my dream is still to become a full-time artist and do art full-time. That's still my dream. But yeah, we content creators go through shit, apparently. We go through a lot of shit, and it's often not known to the people watching us. So whenever you comment on a video or you like a video, just trust me when I say it means more than you ever know. Like, and I know I keep saying I would do this regardless, but it really warms my heart to see when I just see one of you commenting on one of my IG posts or my YouTube videos or my TikTok videos, bro. It warms my heart, man. But yeah, so I hope this video will give comfort to someone out there going through not a similar thing, hopefully, but also going through a rough time. I hope this video helps you. I think we should get better at not just only showing our highlights, but also showing when we are feeling the worst, or when we are feeling discouraged, or when we are feeling down. I still do have hope for the future. It's just gonna take a bit of effort, I think, for me to truly embrace this journey again. I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. I'm just, I guess you could say I'm just licking my wounds. I don't know. I still have a lot of stuff planned for the future. I'm not gonna lie, thinking about the work it's gonna take for me to get where I wanna be, it's kind of scary to think about. But I know it has to get done. But yeah, if you have watched this far, thank you so much for listening. Yeah, Happy New Year's, you guys. All right, much love. Peace.